Hello, I am Dr. Jean Conway, President of Eastfield College. We are glad you've chosen to attend Eastfield and consider this a virtual welcome. Eastfield has a rich tradition and history, opening its doors in 1970 with 3,500 students. And today, 43 years later, over 14,000 students attend Eastfield. We have a beautiful campus on 244 acres of land, and we continue to provide an environment for exceptional learning. As you begin here at Eastfield, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you to consider your time here. Time for your learning. It is an opportunity to expand your learning and prepare for your career. Time for collaboration. You will have opportunities to work with others to bring about project or product. Time for exploring extracurricular activities. Broadening your experience in this way helps you to learn about leadership and creativity. Time for personal exploration. This is a time like no other in your life. You will have teachers, counselors, advisors, and mentors. They are here to assist you. Use this time to fully explore who you are and what you will do with your life. As you tour the campus, embrace the history and ask questions about the outstanding facilities we have to offer in your educational experience. And your final step will be to register for classes that will lead to a rewarding career. The time you are here will be special. I encourage you to have the time of your life. Welcome to Eastfield.
There are two kinds of learners. One is a passive learner and one is an active learner. A passive student will sit in his chair or her chair and will go to sleep, will not say anything. An active student is engaged in the learning process. How can you be an active student? Well, one thing is to start classes the very first day. Don't skip that first important day. Your teacher wants to talk to you about the syllabus, about the class calendar, due dates for certain projects, and expectations regarding the class. Another thing is to purchase your textbook as soon as possible. Also, you want to create a relationship with your professor. So from the beginning, start talking with your professor. Ask questions. Create a rapport. In the long run, that's going to help you because this is the first point of networking for you in your future career, or if you're going to go on to a four-year school, your professors will be the ones who write reference and recommendation letters. And so you want to create a nice relationship with your professors. Another way to be an active learner is to come prepared. That means to do your reading assignments, writing assignments, any kind of assignments your teachers have laid out for you on the course calendar or the course schedule. You'll want to do this because as you're reading and preparing your materials, you'll discover what you understand and you'll also discover what you don't understand. That way you can let your professor know early on what you're having trouble with so he or she can clarify the material for you.
Course expectation that I want my students to follow is overall being a student but also a citizen, because part of Eastfield's mission statement is to not just have our students to do well in education, but we're also putting them out into the world where they have to socialize with other people but also to network at the time when they're in school to get jobs in the future. So even though this turning assignments on time may seem tedious and they don't understand that maybe colleges should be more free-spirited because they feel like they get more responsibility in college versus high school, is that college does give you a little bit more of a leeway, but that is because you're becoming an adult and you're supposed to learn those responsibilities on your own. So to turn in these assignments on time does reflect on them as a citizen, because once they work, they have to do their work on time. Because usually if you don't turn in the work on time, the company usually tells you, okay, goodbye, this is your last day. If you come to work tardy almost every day, of course, sometimes you're laid off or fired. So this consistency and commitment to good work and honesty does lead into the work life and also personal life. So for students to set their goals on a consistent basis, they will know and learn that whatever they learn at Eastville College will also help them in the world.
What are my expectations of work in class? I expect you to be active, okay? I expect students to come prepared with a notebook and a pen. Not everything that I discuss in the class is in the PowerPoint. And the reason why I do that is because I want them to take notes, okay? So I expect you to be taking notes, and I expect you to ask questions and come prepared with the readings for the day. Make sure that you understand the rules of the classroom. First of all, cheating is not accepted because that's considered academic dishonesty. Also, you should learn about plagiarism. Everything that you write should be written in your own words, and you should avoid using the words of the author unless you quote the words of the author. Okay? So also, we expect students to be respectful of each other. We don't want any type of threats in the classroom. We don't want fights in the classroom. We don't want disrespectful or offensive comments in the classroom. We really want an environment of friendliness and an environment that is healthy for learning.
Let's talk about food and drink. There are some instructors who will definitely allow you to bring food and drinks to the class. The lab room is more than likely not the place where you want to bring food and drink. All instructors understand that our students are on the go, that for the most part you don't have time to eat, you're in between classes, there's only 10 minutes to get to the next class, and you need a snack, you need something. A snack is fine, it's appropriate. A meal is not appropriate to bring to class. Another thing that you should also consider while you're in class is the availability and use of your cell phones or iPods or MP3 players or any of those types of devices that many students like to bring to class. Make sure that your cell phone is on vibrate or that you turn it off or maybe possibly put it on silence, because if in fact it does ring, then that will cause a distraction and you may be asked to leave the classroom.
One thing that I emphasize too in my classes is civility in the classroom, etiquette. Students come into class on time so we can get started, because when students come to class on time, then we're able to basically get the class rolling without any type of interruptions. But also I must make sure that I come to class on time as well, that I act in a very professional manner. So I must set the tone for my class. I ask students to come to class. I expect for them to come to class and come prepared with the classroom assignments, as well as be ready to participate in any of the activities.
Welcome to Eastville College. We are glad that you've chosen our college to attend. Here at Eastville College, we have 7 financial aid advisors here to assist you with your financial aid questions and concerns. Our office is open Monday through Friday. For additional hours of operation, please contact our financial aid call center at 972-587-2599. Our office is located in room C100. We are here today to provide you the necessary steps in order to receive financial aid within DCCD. We call these the 4 steps for financial aid success. In determining your eligibility, you must first complete the FAFSA application online at www.fafsa.ed.gov. To successfully complete this application, you will need your Social Security number, your alien registration number or permanent resident card if you are not a U.S. citizen, your most recent federal income tax return, W-2s, and other records of earned income, bank statements and records of investments, if applicable, records of untaxed income, if applicable, federal student aid PIN to sign electronically. If you do not already have one, visit www.pin.ed.gov to obtain one. If you are a dependent student, then you will also need most of the above information for your parents. If you are not a U.S. citizen or eligible non-citizen, you may still qualify for Texas state aid if you are a Texas resident. To apply for Texas state aid, you will need to complete a paper FAFSA and submit all supporting income verification documents. This application can be picked up within the financial aid office. Once your FAFSA application has been completed and successfully submitted, the Department of Education will process your application and send it to DCCD. After receiving your application, DCCD will contact you via email or your FA missing information letter on eConnect if any additional documentation is requested. Until all requested documentation is submitted, the student cannot be awarded financial aid. If you do not have to complete Step 2, please proceed directly to Step 3. Once your file is complete, you will receive an email from DCCCD stating that you have been awarded and you will need to go to eConnect in order to accept your financial aid award. This email will include step-by-step instructions on how to accept that financial aid award. At this point, if you have not already done so, you will need to apply for the DCCCD Money Card through your eConnect account by clicking on the DCCCD Money Card address verification link to verify your mailing address, email, and telephone number. This is the way that DCCCD refunds any monies owed to the student after tuition is paid. If you receive a financial aid award before the start of your credit classes, any tuition owed will be deducted no earlier than 10 days before the class starts. If eligible and receiving financial aid, you will receive an initial disbursement of up to $700 to buy books and supplies. Any remaining funds after the initial disbursement will not be dispersed until after the financial aid lock date and beginning attendance has been certified by each of your instructors. If you receive a financial aid award after classes have begun, any tuition owed will be deducted from your financial aid award. Then you will receive any remaining funds that are eligible for release after the financial aid lock date and beginning class attendance has been certified by each of your instructors. After the college verifies that you are eligible to receive a disbursement and the amount is credited to your student account, under federal regulations, DCCCD has up to 14 business days to release these monies to Hire One. If you opted for the One account during the activation process of your DCCCD money card, your funds will be available in most cases the same day. Check the DCCCD financial aid website often for updates. Please note that we as financial aid advisors are here to assist you with your questions and concerns about your financial aid. Welcome to Eastville College.
We are very glad that you have chosen Eastville College to fulfill your educational goals. Let's begin a tour of the most common areas you will encounter as a student. The Health Center is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and staffed by registered nurses. Their primary service is to provide emergency and first aid treatment to students, employees, and visitors. They also provide a minimal variety of over-the-counter medicine to adult students and employees upon request. Eastville College provides a science corner for tutoring in biology, chemistry, geology, and physics. Tutors consist of faculty members and other highly qualified individuals. The area is available to students at all times when the college is open for study groups with tutoring available at specific times. The library is located on the second floor of the L building. They provide a welcoming learning environment. In the library, you can obtain assistance with assignments, check out books and journals, use computers for accessing databases and web-based resources. The bookstore provides aisles of rental, new, used, and digital books and is located on the first floor of the N building. You can also browse their vast selection of apparel, supplies, and technology. The business office is located in C building, room 126. Cash, checks, credit cards, and sponsorship letters are all accepted as forms of payment. Driver's license number and date of birth of the payee are required to be written on all checks. During the fall and spring semesters, students also have the option of paying tuition through a tuition installment pay plan. The Writing Center is located in the library. The center is a free drop-in service that offers tutoring and assistance to students with any writing assignment for any course at Eastville College. They also help with study skills, time management, and test-taking techniques. You can enjoy a fresh Subway sandwich without leaving campus. A Subway shop is located in the pit and ready to serve you. The Math Spot is an academic skills center located in C201 that provides one-on-one assistance and group tutoring to students who are enrolled in an accounting, economics, or mathematics course. The tutoring may be provided face-to-face at our location or online, which benefit those students who cannot come to campus. Academic advisors are located in C120. Advisors will help students plan their academic schedule, remind students of important policies, procedures, and requirements that will affect academic success, help students understand the different degrees and certificates that are available at Eastville College, and provide additional resources and referrals to other sources based on individual needs. Advisors are available by appointment scheduled for 30 minutes. Walk-ins are also available anytime during office hours on a first-come, first-served basis. Welcome to the Office of Student Life located in C141. Connecting with others outside the classroom is an important part of your college experience. Get involved by joining one of our clubs and organizations. We host large campus events several times a year. These events feature free food, music, and other types of entertainment. Eastville Counseling Service, staffed by licensed mental health professionals, assists students with their personal concerns so that they may meet the daily challenges of student life. They provide free counseling to currently enrolled Eastville College students who are experiencing mental health or behavioral health difficulties. They also help students acquire the knowledge, life skills, and emotional management to maximize their personal, academic, and occupational potential. Eastville Counseling Service is confidential and is not part of your academic record. This concludes our tour. Thank you and welcome to Eastville College.